Welcome, everyone. Hello, hello. It is Saturday morning. Hello. So I'm hoping everyone is having a fabulous day today. I've been having little, issues on Instagram because I've been wanting to post my my daily reads up there, and it just says it keeps saying preparing, but uh, it's not doing anything. And then, oh, oops, Periscope didn't get your comment. It was filtered. So my comment was filtered. I just said hello on Periscope and they filtered it. So I resent it. So for those, anyways. So yeah, so on Instagram, so I haven't posted daily on there for the last couple of days because it wasn't allowing me, it wasn't letting me post it, and which was very, very frustrating. Um, and then of course, then I lose the reading. So really pisses me off. So there's that. That was one of the things I was trying to do this morning. So I think I might have to do like little lives and then upload it that way or something. I'm not sure. There's just so many crazy, shitty things with internet and stuff. Just saying. So, anyways, let's go in and let's. It's just frustration. Take the frustration out. I know Mercury's going forward today. Today it'll be going forward as the moon conjuncts the north nodes at 16 degrees. So we have the moon will be going, the moon's conjuncting, and that'll be around just before 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, so just before 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Mercury will be going forward and the moon conjuncting the north nodes. What does that mean? Well, it has to do because the north nodes in Gemini are all about information, truth, finding information, making sure you have your facts. This moon comes in is really a internal looking at what your internal truth is, what you have been searching for. It's opposite south node. So, in Sagittarius, so you still have that. Are you waiting to be saved, or are you waiting for something? Is there something there that you're waiting for? You want there's like over idealistic energies, over idealistic thoughts, or something along that line. Over idealistic. That's what I keep on getting. Over idealistic. Like you have all these like pie in the sky, but here it comes with this north node saying, let's get the facts and let's get the truth of what it is right for you internally. So the moon comes in with this beautiful goddess energy and says, how is that your internal call? Right? Is this, bringing this energy? Is this the steps you need to take? And being very careful, I guess, on who you're voicing this out to. That was interesting. Because not everybody has your back. So this is where you have to go within and look at, is this my truth, and is this where I need to go? And trusting my own intuition upon this path. And that's really, as we were looking at the energy this weekend, and we still have the square, it's going to be there for a while, because those are two outer planets that two planets that move really slow. I mean, when we're looking at that square, so we got another about 3 days left of the transit with the Saturn square Uranus. So that's another 3 days with that one. So, and then we have the Mars sextiling Neptune. So there we go. We got Mars sextiling Neptune. So he's reaching out for some information, but because it's in Pisces, is the information he's receiving delusional, because we do have this really beautiful Piscean energy with the sun and the movement and, and the flow. But are we getting too lost in things? And then again, we're going back down. Are we getting too lost and then getting delusional with a lot of the information or facts that are coming forward? So this is, this is where we need to sort of do our little check-ins with ourselves. There is and I looked it up this morning for the girls. It is by Peace and War. Peace and War. Let me see, just hang on. Let me get this up. The book. By Pema Chodron. Practicing Peace in the Times of War, it's called. And Practicing Peace in the Time of War, this is where you can buy it on Amazon. It is a really, with war and violence flaring all over the world, many of us are left feeling vulnerable and utterly helpless. In this book by Pema Chodron, draws the Buddhist teachings to explore the origins of aggression, hatred, and war, explaining that they lie nowhere but within our own hearts and minds. So it has some beautiful quotes in there. Pema has it's a fabulous book. So if you're wanting to get something, or if you're feeling very overwhelmed, a very good book. Dr. Christina Northrup is another good person to find reference to. And she has, I know it's here, this book here. This is a really, really good book. And you can find her, she does a daily on Instagram. So a really good person to follow on Instagram. She has a nice daily on Instagram. And she talks about women's health. She's got a new book that's coming out too that has to do with menopause. And I know she has an older book on menopause, but she has a newer one, and it has more information in there and dealing with menopause and nutrition. So this is a really, it's a good reference book to have. I mean, and it'll really help you to deal with a lot of narcissistic people in your life, or if you're dealing with a lot of negative energies. This is a really good book, and there's some good meditations in there. So especially with all the transiting and the energies that are coming in, I mean, I was just showing Romania having uproars, Russia having uproars, all these places. So this is where, when we go forth and, practicing peace in times of war, coming back into our heart. So here we go back to that North Node and in Gemini with the moon coming into our truth, coming into our alignment. And when we do, it's wanting to bring in this peace, and the peace and chaos. I've been watching some YouTube, it's on YouTube, and their history in the making and their wartime from Britain, but they showed what people went through. They can't really, the whole feelings, but the farming community, things that people did during wartime, and finding that peace and finding that sanctuary within a time of crazy crisis, right? And I feel like that's where we're at. We're needing to find this community and gather within community so we can find a peace of heart. We can find this, our love and understanding. And that's very Aquarius too. Because within the Aquarius energy, it is finding that community. It is finding where, I can still be my individual self and be accepted, and find other people who feel the same and other people that may not, but still learn and expand. So, you know, this weekend and the energies that we're coming forth within this year is a year of expansion. It's a year of our expanding our own consciousness, our own heart, and opening our heart and sending out blessings and prayers to the rest of the world. There is so many horrific things that go on, and it overwhelms me at times. And especially when, you know, information coming from camps in China and what they're doing to people and women, it's horrific. And so this is where we come into, with that North Node, you know, you find your truth, you find that truth or that information, and then you send it love. Because you can get overwhelmed. You can get to a point where that it's just so much you can't even bear. But we come back and we got to do the Ho'oponopono. We got to come back with our angels and our guides and come back into that place that is going to allow us to be guided with our inner light. And this is going to be becoming a daily practice for us, a daily practice, a practice where we need to come in to center, to ground, to focus, a place where we need to really tune in to our own wisdom and our own inner wisdom to allow ourselves to walk forward. Because there are people that are still sleeping, and that's fine. And I, you know, the one quote, and I get these quotes and I'm not even sure where I heard them from. And it, you know, mentioning about if they're sleeping, you know, give them a blanket. If they're just waking, sit beside, you know, and if they are awake, walk with them and allow them to go upon their path. And that's where we're at. There's many people who are still sleeping, and it's not up to us to awaken them suddenly, but to allow them to be in that comfort and know that there is still support around. So we're moving towards this energy of support, of wanting to support one another. And it is there. It really is. You just may not hear it in the mainstream media. But there is groups and there is energy that is there to support and bring forth a sense of peace and love and light. It's what we got to step into. And that's where, you know, when we see squares in astrology, that's where it wants to get you to see, where are you resisting? What is that resistance that's happening in your life? Why isn't this moving towards, you know, I could get really angry at Instagram right now because my videos aren't going up. Or, you know, take a step back and say, okay, well, I got to find another way of doing this. Or, you know, it could be a glitch in my phone. Who knows? Let it go. Because it's not worth my energy to stay in that anger. So I pulled out, because I'm teaching angel class today. So I have my angel class today. And I will be doing a Angel 101 class. It'll be coming up in about a month or so. I'll post it up and get the dates. Now, I haven't used this deck for ages, and this is the Guardian Angel Tarot deck. And you won't find it with the one name on it, but you will find it with Radlin's Valentine's name. You'll find it with him. And he's doing a class too, I saw. Something to do with angels and colors. Oh. So that looks like a good thing, and it's online. And most of these, you know what? The beautiful thing about things being locked down right now and everything going online is that there's so many fabulous teachers that are doing things online, and they're more accessible than they ever have been. And that's really cool too. So, I mean, you could take courses, and before you would have to have traveled to LA or Australia or somewhere else to take the course. And now these courses are available online. So, hey, that's a pretty awesome thing, right? you know? So let's see what these cards have for us today. These guardian angel ones. Haven't used them in a long time, so. Two of Swords. Trusting in your ability to make excellent choices. Keep your eye on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. Beautiful. So that's the Two of Action comes forth. So keeping our eye on the ball, having her keep our eye on the ball. Helper of emotion. So this person could be an artist or who's an idealist about love. So romance, gifts. So keep your eye, someone new who is romantic. So this one here, I'm taking the action, keeping your eye on the big ball, keeping your eye on the big moment. And with this comes in, I feel like don't get so distracted. It's, talking about finding love, but I feel like it's also don't get so distracted by love or that's my only thing I want. Yes, it's wonderful and it's beautiful, but if you have a goal, if there's other things there that you're reaching out, don't get yourself so sidetracked with so many others, because the 10 of Waters comes in. There's offerings that are coming in for you and blessings that are coming in. And so you have to keep your eye on the big picture. Yeah, there might be people who are going to come in to support you. Allow them to come in to support you, to help you to move forward. Right? So this is where we need people for us to take the action and the energies of people coming around to help you so that you are feeling the blessings in your life. So open yourself up to love, open yourself up to the energies that are wanting to come forward for you, and letting go and releasing anything that no longer serves you. Letting go, let it go. So let it go. If there's something that is trying to distract you or bring you to a place that doesn't feel right for you, let it go. Don't hang on to it. Because, hanging on is not going to do you any good. And this is going to help you to change, when you change your life by changing your thoughts. I know, easier said than done. So when you're going upon your road and somebody's distracting you or looking, and they might have something so beautiful and it looks so fantastic, but it's not really there for you. But there's something maybe further along with somebody who's going to really help you and guide you to bring you to that beautiful space that you want to be. So you got to let go of what no longer serves you, or going along with the crowd, and you're not a go along with the crowd person, but you're deciding to go along with the crowd because you don't want to be on the outside. But sometimes it's better to be on the outside looking in than being on the inside looking out. So there you go. Have a beautiful day. I have to get ready for my class, and 21-day meditation is going to be starting March 1st. If you're interested, it costs $25. And it is 7 days. We do it 7 days, Monday through Friday. We're at 6 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And on the weekends, we start an hour later. So we would be starting at 7 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So we get to sleep in an extra hour on the weekends. So I'm going to send you guys out with so much blessings. Ho'oponopono, ho'oponopono, ho'oponopono to you all. May the Lord and the Lady watch over and bless each and every one of you in all that you say and all that you be and all that you do. Have a blessed one, everybody, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.